In a fire emergency, a working smoke alarm can buy you valuable time. Every home in Winnipeg should have a working smoke alarm outside of all sleeping areas and on every level, including the basement. Residents who are hearing or visually impaired can also install smoke alarms with lights on them and bed shakers to alert them if there's a fire in the home. Winnipeg resident Elaine knows what it's like when your smoke alarms aren't working and don't go off when you need them.
So it was a couple of weeks before Christmas, and we had set up an advent calendar on our buffet. And an advent calendar is a plate with some holly on the top of it and about 5 different candles that we light in sequence every week before Christmas. So one afternoon I lit the advent calendar. I was on the couch by the window. My daughter was in the kitchen. She was making a cup of tea, and the spout of the kettle whistled. And I looked up, and the wreath that was right on the buffet beside me here was in flames. And it wasn't just little flames, the flames were about this high. And it was shocking to me. One of the candles, because we had started it a few weeks before, was burning quite low. And it was low enough that the material of the holly underneath it caught fire. I felt pretty confident picking it up and carefully bringing it into the kitchen. I put it into the sink, put water over it, and I made that choice because I didn't have what I felt was a good towel or blanket to throw over top of it. Initially, I was thinking that's what I should do, although I didn't really know. In my head, I was thinking, oh my gosh, there are no smoke alarms that have gone off in the house. And this is already a fairly good-sized fire in my mind. I thought about the fact that, I'm not sure I've changed the batteries in my own smoke alarms that I do have in the bedrooms. I went and checked them. No, I had not. They were both dead. And so even if the fire had taken place close to the smoke alarms, they wouldn't have detected it because I had forgotten to change the batteries. You know, people forget, you make mistakes, but it can have very serious consequences.
So smoke alarms have an actual lifespan of 10 years, and they need to be replaced every 10 years, regardless if they're battery operated or hardwired. So if you're not sure, again, you're gonna go up to your alarm, you're gonna turn it around. Usually the date is on the back here. I'll show everybody here. And you can see this one was manufactured in 2018, so it has 10 years from that date. Elaine wants to remind other Winnipeggers to make sure they have working smoke alarms in their home. Learn more about fire prevention at winnipeg.ca/fire prevention.